4D Radio, where artists get heard. Here's Birdman.
All right, you guys. Welcome to the very first music episode of 4D Radio. I'm excited. Are you excited? We're going to have a good time today. This is the beginning of something new. This is the beginning of something special, you guys. This is the beginning of artists fighting for artists. I want to get all of you guys out there. I want you guys to be heard. I want you guys to get noticed. There are so many artists out there that deserve to be out there, deserve to be noticed, and deserve to be heard. And that's what I'm going to be doing here today. I am going to get a whole deal started right now. We are going to play music for people who want their music heard. I'm going to interview you guys. I'm going to be introducing you guys before the music so people will know who you are, know how to get to you. That's what this is all about. That's what 4D Radio is all about. I'm stoked. I cannot be more excited about what's happening right here, right now. Today, we're getting it started with hip-hop. Now, I have a soft spot in my heart for hip-hop. When I used to be a singer, well, I'm still a singer, but when I would record my own stuff at my house, I wanted to do a little something extra. I had so much fun that I wanted to try to put something else on it. So what I decided to do was start recording hip-hop artists. And I had a few people come out there that were really talented, and I actually started my own little small hip-hop record label in my house. It was a lot of fun. A lot of good musicians came through there. And I'll tell you right now, a lot of people that I met there are still good friends of mine today, including a couple of the artists that we're going to be playing today. And it's a style of music that will never go away. It is pure. It's spoken word. You know, it's always going to be there. When somebody is spitting, when somebody is rapping out there and they're using their own words, you can really feel what they're thinking. You know, and I can tell you right now, as an artist, as a singer, one of the hardest things to do is rap. Period. If you haven't tried it, you trust me. I actually tried it a couple times and I gave up. I tapped out. It wasn't going to happen. So this is something that means a lot to me. Music in general, hip hop as well. So we got a few people here today that I'm going to be throwing out there, and I'm going to be letting people know who they are if you don't already. I'm going to be letting people hear their music. I'm going to introduce them. And I even have an exclusive interview with Dallas-based artist Kickinthebeat that I'll be playing at the end of the show today, right before I play his track, the last track of the show. So let's get this baby going. The first artist that I want to bring into the picture here is a guy who some of y'all may already know because he has been around for a while. His name is Giovanni Tha King. He dropped his first mixtape back in 2006. He is a full-blooded Puerto Rican rapper and grew up out in Waco, Texas. And after 2006, when he dropped his first mixtape, he just went up from there. I asked him what he said was his biggest song, and he told me the song was called One of Me. And you can find him all over the place. If you go to GiovanniThaKing.com, it'll direct you right to his YouTube page. That is GiovanniThaKing, Giovanni Tha King. And he actually will be the very first subject of one of my segments called What Else You Got? I talked to him and he said, Birdman, he's like, I got something for you, man. I need to have a podcast. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, he's like, I got a story. I just got back from Puerto Rico where I was shooting a music video, and I got some stuff you need to hear. It's intense, and it needs to be played. I said, I'm going to trust you. Let's do this. So he's going to come out on our podcast, and he's gonna give me apparently a very intense story. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm sure you guys are too. It's going to be something else. So a real audio page turner, I guess you could say. So I'm looking forward to hearing that, and he's going to keep up with me, and we'll be having that interview, that podcast in the near future. I guarantee it. So make sure you keep out for that. Keep a lookout for that. That's coming soon. But this first track from him is very, very special. That's why I'm having it as the very first track of the 4D Radio podcast. This is a completely brand new track. No one's heard it before. And it's actually featuring a Texas legend. If you know Texas hip-hop, you've heard of Magno. He's an underground legend. The dude is absolutely phenomenal. And this is actually an unknown track. Nobody's heard it before. It's called Never, and it's featuring Magno. So I'm stoked to hear this. I haven't even heard it yet. So without further ado, here is Giovanni Tha King with Never, featuring Magno. You heard?
I never say nothing that could be fast. We came from roaches to crab legs. I never beg, rather stop instead. Please no, push cause I'm on the ledge. Fuck what you says, I come from last. The cities with pennies, we go flat. My take up a pen, it's full flat. Remember hard times, they smell like reds. Never say nothing, never say nothing. Never say nothing, never say nothing. Never say nothing, never say nothing. Hey. Bell me, what's up, Magno? See Waco. I gotta get money, can't focus on setbacks. Working no slack, hit big racks like Big Shack. Bust on the brick and took off on the jetpack. I had a flashback, back in the hatchback. Serving the low jack, I was a halfback. Louis V sacks on my socks, I don't hold back. Living the future, can't even go back. Had to land a dog, can't even unpack. Yeah, they frantic when I give her that. Begging forward to this pity pack. Pillow talking, I just cut her off. They be fake as rubber, I just play it raw. I be by myself so they can't say that's all. Got no doubts that they could change the bone. Where you reach out to my girl and talk on phone. You wanna be me, nigga, hella clones. Dry snitching on them fed phones. Acting like myself be tapped like a keg. Half of these bitches be on their last leg. Went through my shit when I pass up from head. Used to be players, but now they suspicious. For me for club, give me mouth for a miss. Never know what they might say for attention. Never know what they might do for commission. Paid to be witness, never been friendly. I took a foe and it went to the kidneys. I took a foe and it went to the head. Speak on me and the Lord in my wit. I never say nothing that could be fast. We came from roaches to crab legs. I never beg, rather stop instead. Please no, push cause I'm on the ledge. Fuck what you says, I come from last. The cities with pennies, we go flat. My take up a pen, it's full flat. Remember hard times, they smell like reds. Never say nothing, never say nothing. Never say nothing, never say nothing. Never say nothing, never say nothing. Never say nothing, never say nothing.
I never say nothing, my tongue took the day off. Cause snitching will get your tongue ate off. I come through with guns like I'm Adolf. Bought me a gallon, drunk me and ate off. And art when I floss I be holding. I went from barbecue sauce to Chipotle. Either be smart on that not for leave holy. I got the spies and the highs and we rolling and smoking. I beat on them jiggers, the mollies I prohibit. Big booty hottie that go get it. Quick through the lobby, she so with it. What once was a hobby, I'm cold with it. Never say Nathan, I been a mine. Either get 8 bitches dinner time. Between love and haters, a thinner line. Been mixing the 8 till it intertwine. Activist silver, still finding them pills. R.I.P. my papa left us pints in his wheel. Candy my sweet just to heighten the feel. I'm splicing the seal, wife in my skrill. Life in the field, years in that green. Where you can live out your fears and your dreams. Where you can lose both your peers and your team. I never say nothing, just still to the cream. I'm busting the left, hanging the right. Korean bitch missing drink in my Sprite. Lean on the switch while I bang at the light. Even if getting the brain of my life, I'ma never say nothing, Magno, you heard?
We came from roaches to crab legs. I never beg, rather stop instead. Please no, push cause I'm on the ledge. Fuck what you says, I come from last. The cities with pennies, we go flat. My take up a pen, it's full flat. Remember hard times, they smell like reds. Never say nothing, never say nothing. Never say nothing, never say nothing. Never say nothing, never say nothing. Never say nothing, never say nothing.
Yo, what a track, what a song. I really dug that. That was Never with Giovanni Tha King featuring Magno, Texas legend. I absolutely love it, and I am honored to be the place where that track debuted. Thank you, Giovanni. I really appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to that What Else You Got segment. I'm looking forward to hearing that story you were talking about. All right, now the next artist that I'm going to be playing is a 19-year-old independent artist out of Akron, Ohio by the name of Huncho. He dropped his first single, Tex, in 2017, and then two other singles, Grown Shit and Splurgin', in 2018. Now today, we're going to be playing his track called Tex. If you want to catch up with him, you can hit him up on Spotify. If you search K.Huncho, that's Huncho. You can pick him up on there and listen to a few of his tracks on there. We're going to be playing one now called Tex. Pay attention. This is Huncho with Tex on 4D Radio.
Ice cream, bring that ice, boy. Walk up, I hit you with text. I hit my dance like I am Dex. Sorry, I just fucked your ex. I fucked that bitch all in your bed. Had my nut all on her head. Hey, being broke, bitch, I need bread. No more talking, that's enough said. Yo, bitch, text my phone, she on red. Walk up, I hit you with text. I hit my dance like I am Dex. Sorry, I just fucked your ex. I fucked that bitch all in your bed. Had my nut all on her head. Hey, being broke, bitch, I need bread. No more talking, that's enough said. Yo, bitch, text my phone, she on red.
Huncho, the name that I claim. When she wet, I go play in the rain. I run this shit, you say. I run it. Need education, give me brain. I'm not a regular nigga. I'm not. Try me, I'm pulling the trigger. Diamonds be cold like it's winter. I got your hoe bouncing like Tigger. I'ma win a chicken dinner. Only thing I need is some figures. Wheels is spinning, knees be spinners. Don't hit start, you can't hit enter. No games and no, I'm not playing. Better listen what I'm saying. Them toolies will get to banging. Or Mayweather, I'll get the swanging.
Trippin' crazy, yeah, I'm trippin'.
I just wanna smoke, why you trippin'?
See these diamond, they be dipping. See the court and the vision.
I hit my dance like I am Dex. Sorry, I just fucked your ex. I fucked that bitch all in your bed. Had my nut all on her head. Hey, being broke, bitch, I need bread. Walk up, I hit you with text. I hit my dance like I am Dex. Sorry, I just fucked your ex. I fucked that bitch all in your bed. Hey, being broke, bitch, I need bread. Hey, coolin' in a motherfucking trap house. Whip it up, I gotta whip it up right now. With the block, I gotta serve it, gotta serve it. Jackies hitting on my line, they need them birdies. Damn.
All right. Good track there, Huncho. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for sending that out to us. And again, you can catch him on Spotify by searching for K.Huncho. Hit him up. My next artist is actually also the subject of our interview for the evening, Kickinthebeat, formerly known as Dragnet. He's dealt with a lot in his life, going from church choir as a youngster, freestyling in the hallways in high school, to the Navy, releasing his first album in 2008, mixtapes in between, starting his own record label, Akron Entertainment, and then losing all of his music in a hard drive crash. Kind of got him frustrated, decided to give up music for a little bit and focus on school. Then 2017 comes along and his good friend and producer Lil Pooh is shot down in cold blood. This makes Dragnet rethink his life a little bit, rebrands himself Kicking the Beat, and has decided 11 years later to come back and put out his sophomore album. I had the opportunity to interview Kicking the Beat for a few minutes, and here's what he had to say. Let's take a listen. Welcome to our first interview segment. This is Birdman with 4D Radio, and I am here with Kicking the Beat, a great hip-hop artist out of Dallas, and we're going to be playing his track right after this interview. I just wanted to get some word with you. I appreciate you stopping in and doing this interview, man. How you doing today?
I'm good. It's all good.
Awesome. It's Mother's Day today. You were telling me you just got out of church, getting ready to see your mom. That's awesome. I'm about to go to my mom's in a little while too. Actually, my sister's, but we're gonna do a whole big Mother's Day thing. Got barbecue, everything, so it'll be a good time. But so I'm just gonna ask you. You're gonna be the first person that I do this segment. It's gonna be just 10 questions. I'm calling it 10 questions. So we'll see how this goes. First question I have for you is: if you didn't become a musician, what would you be doing right now?
I'll probably still be in the military, in the Navy.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate your service, man. What were you doing in the Navy? What was your field?
I was an aircraft mechanic.
Oh, wow. Okay. So that's pretty badass. You enjoy doing that?
I mean, yeah, most of the time I didn't have to do any work because most of the aircraft that we had on board were property of the Marines, so they never let us touch anything. So basically, it was just like we were just there as assistants, hand them tools, read manuals for them, just doing the nerdy part of the job.
So you got to okay, that's cool. What is the weirdest or funniest question you've ever been asked in an interview?
In an interview?
Yeah. Like any kind of interview, job interview, music interview, anything.
I can't really say it was an interview, but when I did a show in Waco, I think it's called Waco City Limits, like as soon as I got off the stage, like this chick was like, "Oh my God, can I have your shirt?" And I was like, "What?" And she was like, yeah. She's like, "Yeah, I love your shirt." She's like, that would go so awesome with I guess something she had. And I was like, "The shirt is drenched in sweat." She was like, "I know, but that's what's so cool about it." She's like, You're a rapper, and I can say I got your shirt right off your back." And I was like, "Okay, whatever."
So you gave it to her then?
Yeah, I gave her the shirt.
Did you have a backup, or did you go home naked?
No, I didn't have a backup.
So you driving home without a shirt? All right. That's funny. What do you feel is the best song you've ever released, and why?
The best song I've ever released would have to be From Nothing, featuring West Fifth and MP and my boy Jesse. And just because it was a song that got on allhiphop.com, and at that time when I released it, that was like a major accomplishment for me, just because so many people send music. I don't even know if they're still around, but at that time, allhiphop.com, it was a pretty popping site as far as hip hop, and I got Heater of the Day as well, so that even made it a little bit more prestige for me. So it was just dope to see that a song I did with some guys that I really liked that did underground music get that kind of accolade.
Yeah, that's awesome. For those who, nobody's gonna know this, but me and Kiggin actually have a little bit of history. We've been friends for a long time now. I've been listening to his music for a long time. This guy's got a lot of talent. His flow is crazy, and his sound is very unique. So you really want to check him out. What musician, if you could pick any musician to collab with, who would it be?
Hands down, Joe Budden.
Oh, Budden. Okay. I like Joe. And y'all would probably flow together too. The sounds, that would work. I like that. If you can have your fans remember one thing about you, what would it be?
My creativity. A lot of people say that they like me for my creativity, even
Mm-hmm.
though to me, I still feel like there's so much more I could do. Like in my mind, I haven't even touched like some of the things that I want to do, but just even the things I've done, like with graphics or the way I
Yeah.
do certain skits or just like the things I've done for like my mixtapes and stuff like that. Like, friends and other artists always tell me that they admire the fact that I'm very creative.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He actually has, for those, again, for the people listening, he has his own clothing line also. So this dude's a Renaissance man. He's got a lot going for him. What is that kind of what made you? This isn't really a question. This is just something on the top of my head. Is that kind of what made you step away from music? Is doing like the clothing line and graphics and stuff like that? Because I know you were hard at it for a long time, and then you kind of stepped away for a little bit and then came back now.
No, I had to move to Atlanta
I remember
for
that. Yeah.
school because the campus I was going to in Texas, they were doing faulty paperwork and financial aid. So the school lost their accreditation in Texas, and the VA wouldn't continue to pay for me to go to college if I continued to go to the Texas campus. So I moved to Atlanta, and I finished up with my VA with them paying for it in Atlanta, and then I moved back. And just in the process of moving there, I didn't know anybody with a studio, and I didn't
Yeah.
actually. The studios there that I wanted to check out, I didn't actually have the extra money to pay for studio time. So before I left, I took all the money that I could get. I recorded as many projects at the studio I was using here that I could, and then I moved there. And then once I moved back to Texas, it was just the chicks that I was dating. They didn't want to date a rapper, and it
Oh.
was it was actually at a point where I was thinking of becoming a stripper. And
What?
this chick that I was dating, she was like, "If I'm not gonna talk to you if you are any kind of entertainer." So she was
Damn.
like, I couldn't be a stripper, and she didn't want to date a rapper either. She just wanted to date a regular guy. And at that time, I thought she was worth it. So I said, it wasn't like I was really blowing up with the music. I was still an
Yeah.
underground artist. So
So you chose
I've
love over
known,
music.
yeah, I've
Hey.
known a couple of people anyway who've said they were tired of the music industry, and they didn't want anything to do with it. So I retired. I guess you could say I retired. I don't feel like I retired. I just stopped doing music for a period of time. But
Yeah, you stepped
um,
away.
yeah, that relationship, just even being with her, it drained a lot of me. So when I was trying to come back to the music, it was just I pretty like that whole creative fire that I used to have. She pretty much just like killed it, and it was just hard to even think about doing a song or doing music. And I was struggling, honestly, like creatively struggling to rap about anything.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, when you got that going on, you got a lot going on for yourself and everything. Um, it can make it a little harder to do that whenever you don't have the studio. You don't, you got her in your ear, and you got love. When you got love, that's top priority.
Yeah.
So I got something for you here. You walk out of your house right now, you find a lottery ticket, $10 million winner. What do you do?
I I bought some land in Colorado. I have a house built on that land, and I disappear.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. Well, don't go too far. What What got you into music in the first place?
I've always loved music. Even as a kid, like when I was in elementary school, and my mom would just, pull me and my sister out of school for different appointments and holidays and stuff like that. Like me and my sister, we used to just, all the songs that we liked, we would just spend the whole day at my mom's job just printing out the lyrics. And we had like 2 or 3 notebooks full of lyrics of our favorite song. And then just from that, I would read the lyrics and try to switch up the lyrics to fit me and stuff like that. And in high school, I used to freestyle in the morning to pass the time, and we would draw a crowd so big that it became a disruption. Like we had this dude, I guess you could say he was kind of like my first producer. It was a guy named Mike Crawford. And we always be like, "Yo, Mike, catch the beat," and he'd just like start beating on the lockers, beating on the wall or anything. And that would be our beat for us to freestyle to. And like I said, the crowds would get so big, our principal actually told him, like, if you make any more beats for them to rap to, I'm going to suspend you.
Oh,
and so,
come on.
Like, honestly, he wasn't playing. So Mike stopped doing the beats for us. So we had to just freestyle a cappella. And I had a friend then, his name was Chris Klein, and he was like, "Yo, if you really like music that much and it's something you think about and you're always trying to be creative with it, you should probably, take it a little bit more serious." And that's what I did.
Sweet. All right, one last question. If you had one message to give to your fans, what would it be?
Don't stop. Never stop. It's going to be a lot of people that tell you should quit. It's going to be a lot of people you encounter that are going to tell you were probably good at something else, which everybody has a hidden talent. But if you really like something, I mean, no matter how bad you suck at it, practice makes perfect. And even if you can't be perfect, you can damn sure outdo your competition. And I don't even feel like as a rapper, as a lyricist, like I'm the better person amongst my peers, but I feel like overall I'm the better artist. Like I feel like I bring more creativity than some of the people who might out network me, out promote me. And I think once I tap into more so marketing myself more, I'll get the foot over them. So never stop, regardless of what life throws you. If you really love something, you got to find that fire inside of you, and you can't let it, the fire that you have for whatever it is you love, be dependent upon the people around you, because it's always going to be naysayers.
Absolutely. Well, that was Kicking the Beat, y'all. Man, I really appreciate you taking the time to do this. Means a lot to me. And we're going to hit up with one of your tracks right now, all right? I appreciate it.
All right. No split.
All right. All right, and that was a great interview. And here's the track we promised you from Kicking the Beat. Here's Dallas on 4D Radio.
Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. It's relay time, baby. Yeah. See, I ain't nothing like you fucking Dallas niggas. Grinder and a pimp, that's a fact, nigga. Got your girl head in my lap, nigga. Smash it, take a nap, holla back, nigga. I ain't nothing like you fucking Dallas niggas. Grinder and a pimp, that's a fact, nigga. Got your girl head in my lap, nigga. Smash it, take a nap, holla back, nigga. Niggas beef over blocks, they don't own shit. Beefing with they niggas, put them on shit. Doing interviews to get on shit, instead of making calls on some grown shit. You know the nigga, why you never call him up? You a boss, but your whole crew never ballin', huh? You shining with new chains instead of chaining, bruh. They say that you sweet, you swear you dangerous. See, I don't really care if you hard or not. Just stop being goofy since you at the top. Keep on doing music, make the city pop. You killing our respect like the city cop. We talk about your drama over what you drop. You supposed to have the whole city rock. If you solid, let us see. Ain't no need to chop. Help the city stop bitching like you need a cop. Ain't nothing like you fucking Dallas niggas. Grinder in the pimp, that's a fact, nigga. Got your girl head in my lap, nigga. Smash it, take a nap, holla back, nigga. Ain't nothing like you fucking Dallas niggas. Grinder in the pimp, that's a fact, nigga. Got your girl head in my lap, nigga. Smash it, take a nap, holla back, nigga. See, people don't believe I'm from here anyway. Not my walk, not my style, or the things I say. I tell them to just guess about where I stay. I'm from Reedland Road, Cliff, nigga, any day. I've been around the world putting Dallas on. And fuck the baddest chick to Young Nino song. From VA to FLA, I was reppin' home. So how that look when you fucking come along? The hip-hop world eyes on us all now. So this is not the ideal time to fuck around. We need to stop acting like some fucking clowns. Shit, they about to put Nipsey in the ground. We need to own everything that we got. It's really time to buy back the whole block. Bit by bit, get what we can and invest in stocks. The marathon continues, it'll never stop. Ain't nothing like you fucking Dallas niggas. Grinder in the pimp, that's a fact, nigga. Got your girl head in my lap, nigga. Smash it, take a nap, holla back, nigga. Ain't nothing like you fucking Dallas niggas. Grinder in the pimp, that's a fact, nigga. Got your girl head in my lap, nigga. Smash it, take a nap, holla back, nigga. Hey man, this is not the time for the city to beat. This is the time for everybody to come together. North Dallas, South Dallas, West Dallas, East Dallas. It don't matter where you fucking stay. Let's put some money together. Start buying the city back from these white people. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. The marathon continues, baby. It's relay time.
All right. That was a great track entitled Dallas from Kickinthebeat. We really appreciate you letting us play that, man. I really, really dug that track. Thank you so much again, and thank you again for the interview. And you can catch Kickinthebeat on SoundCloud. Just open up the app, hit the little magnifying glass in the bottom center, and just type in Kickinthebeat. That's Kickinthebeat. Go and check him out and hear a couple more of his tracks. Good stuff. 4D Radio will continue on next week with country music. We've got a good lineup of some artists that you will want to hear that have some absolutely phenomenal music. Also, sometime between now and then, or sometime in the near future, I'm going to be getting with Giovanni Tha King in my first segment of What Else You Got to kind of get his story from out there in Puerto Rico. Can't wait to hear what he has to say. Well, everyone, that was the debut episode of 4D Radio. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did. It was a lot of fun, and we're going to get this thing rolling real quick, you guys. This is going to be the beginning of something big. We got this started with hip-hop. Next week, country music, followed by rock music, followed by Christian music, and then we're going to go back to hip-hop again. So this is going to be something that we do every week. And every week we're going to be putting more and more music out. So if you got something out there you want heard, or you know somebody who does, hit me up. You know where to find me. I'll see you guys on the next one. Y'all have a good evening.
4D Radio, where artists get heard.